Welcome to TarotScopes for July 2026. I will pull 3 cards for each of the 12 signs using Light Seers Tarot. Check out your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. And thanks for being here. If Aries is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2026. We have the 9 of Wands reversed, the 9 of Cups nicely upright, and the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, Aries, the message is clear. Do not do what your family wants you to do. Do not do what other people want you to do. Do what you want to do this month. Okay, is that an exaggeration? Of course it is. But there are things going on that can really make you happy and can really lead to your success. Focus on what makes you happy, and it will bring you success. Now, what do we do with these other 2 cards? With the 9 of Wands reversed, there may be ways that you are working really hard, that you are really tired, that you are really overwhelmed. With the 10 of Pentacles reversed, there could be family issues. There could be real estate issues. But don't focus so much on those things. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what you want, and it will be good for you and good for the people around you. If Taurus is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2026. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Devil reversed, we like him that way, and the Moon reversed. That's not bad either. So 2 reversals, but an incredibly positive reading for Taurus. And Taurus, you're an earth sign, and what is earthier than the Ace of Pentacles? This month, it is about grounding. It is about wealth. It is about well-being. It is about releasing what does not serve you. It is about getting to the truth, figuring out what is really true, and making sure that you are as secure, as well, and as grounded as you can possibly be this month and going forward. You may learn some new information about people or situations around you, and that may cause you to make some different decisions. Everything, though, leads you toward your own well-being. If Gemini is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2026. We have the Queen of Cups, the 5 of Wands reversed, and the Star. Gemini, I think this is going to be a really good month for you. Lean into what makes you happy. Go toward what you want and what you hope for. It is a month for healing, not only healing yourself, but healing relationships. Where once there was conflict, there can now be collaboration. This month, focus on what feels good to your heart and focus on what is healing and what helps move you toward your goals. Do not get into fights with people. Just walk away. And with people that are able to work with you in a way that feels good, I think you're going to be able to move forward this month, Gemini. If Cancer is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2026. We have the 10 of Wands reversed, the World, and the Magician. Okay, Cancer, this could be a very good month for you. You definitely want to take the long view and the big view. Do not get caught up in minutia this month. This month, it's all about endings and beginnings. It's about projects getting completed. It's about asking people for help when you need help. Don't take on more than you need to, but be willing to see your way through to what you really want. If you are considering learning something new or going to school, you are absolutely supported in that, even if that's going to be a very long educational journey. One way or the other, be aware of the skills that you bring to the table and make sure you're using your skills in the very best way this month. If Leo is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2026. We have the Star, the Page of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups reversed. Okay, so this month is all about hope, healing, goal setting, and working toward your goals. It's all about communicating about practical matters and doing the work that you need to do. It's also about keeping an open mind and learning what you need to learn. There may be some issues with friends or with people around you. It may be important to spend time doing what you need to do, not what your friends wish you would do with them. It may also be time to figure out what you want your social life to look like and make changes if necessary. If Virgo is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2026. We have the Emperor, the Page of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles reversed. All right. This month, focus on your responsibilities to yourself, your family, and your community. This month, focus on learning about the things you're really passionate about. This month, look at how you can get more serious about your passions. It's not always good to turn a hobby into a business, but sometimes it is, and maybe it will be for you. However, there is something you need to watch out for this month, Virgo, and that is people who are not reciprocal. You do things for people, that's great. Make sure there's an even exchange of energy in whatever way there needs to be, and do not give away, in terms of time, money, or energy, what you cannot afford to give away. If Libra is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2026. Let's see what we got. We have Justice. So isn't this great? Of course, Justice is the card of Libra. Like, that's a real thing. Isn't that fabulous? So, July 2026 for Libra, we start with Justice, the card of Libra. Then we have the 5 of Cups. Then we have the 8 of Cups reversed. So if Libra is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, what does this mean for you? you're going to have to be fairly non-emotional about how you look at things this month. You are an air sign and you want to bring that energy in. You may be dealing with some very deep emotions, and that's why you got to bring that logic in as well. You may be dealing with some grief. You may be dealing with some loss. You may be dealing with feeling stuck. You may not know what direction to go to next. How do you solve all of this? With your logical mind. Figure out what is right for yourself first. Figure out what you can do to help others second. Whatever is difficult and painful in your life, pay attention to that to the extent that you need to. But then remember, when it's time to move on, it's time to move on, and you are loved and you still have good things in your life. If Scorpio is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2026. Let's see what we see. We have the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles reversed, and the 8 of Cups reversed. What do we want to do with this, Scorpio? Scorpio, there may be some concerns with finances, with home, with family. There may be some questions that you're going to have about where you're going to put your energy. But the answer is really clear, and it shows up in the 9 of Cups. Put your energy where your joy is. Scorpio, this month, put your energy where your joy is, and you will turn things right around. Follow your joy and dig your heels in on that. Stand 10 toes down, following your joy this month, and things that are difficult will naturally get better. If Sagittarius is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2026. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Cups reversed, and the 3 of Wands reversed. Sagittarius, this month you may have to reevaluate your plans. You may discover that people around you that had expressed enthusiasm for something in the past are less enthusiastic now. You may discover that some project you're working on is not going the way you want, and you may need to reassess. That's okay, though. Why is it okay? It's okay because you are in charge. You have what you need. You have the resources you need. You have the wisdom that you need. You have the support that you need. Do not be afraid to change your mind. Do not be afraid to have difficult conversations. And do not be afraid to do things differently. If Capricorn is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2026. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands reversed, and the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, Capricorn, this month you're going to have to do some things, not because you want to, but because you have to. But if you do that, if you just do what you need to do, you will be glad that you did. You may not be feeling your best. You may not be feeling motivated. You may not know what you want, what is wrong, or how to fix things. This month, if you can turn some attention to what would make you feel better, that would be good. But one way or the other, there is opportunity here. There could be opportunity for money making. There could be opportunity for advancement in work and business. And your focus does need to be on the practical, first and foremost, this month, Capricorn. Now, you're an earth sign, so that should be easy to do. So lean into your essential nature this month, and all will be well. If Aquarius is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2026. We have the 5 of Pentacles reversed, the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Swords reversed. Aquarius, it could be a tricky month for you, but it is a month that offers some opportunity. There may be some disappointment or sadness. There may be some overwhelming emotion that makes it hard for you to think clearly. Remember that you are an air sign. You have that ability to draw on that logical mind, and you're going to need to do that. Why are you going to need to do that? Because there is an opportunity in front of you. And it may not be the easiest thing to get, but it's going to be worth looking at. It's going to be worth working toward. So this month, acknowledge whatever difficulty you need to acknowledge. Allow yourself time for healing if you need to, but also see the opportunities in front of you and do what you have to do to take advantage of them. If Pisces is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2026. We have the moon reversed, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces, this is a very good month for work, money, creativity, getting work done, getting projects done, and doing a great job at it, getting recognition for what you do. It is also a great month for revealing the truth, diving into something more deeply. This is a card that connects very deeply to you, and it comes up reversed. That is not a bad thing, Pisces. What it means is it's time to dive in and figure out what is true, not just at the surface, but for real, way down deep. So on one hand, work, money, creativity, and success. On the other hand, real depth of understanding. What a good month for you, Pisces. And there you have it. 3 cards for each of the 12 signs. Check out your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising